Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Best sports analysis, latest news, footnotes, sports stream. Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Best sports analysis, latest news, footnotes, sports stream.
Hello, viewers. Welcome back to another episode of Footnote Sports Stream. And anytime we take our seat, we bring you the details of what is going on around the football world. And yes, Ghana versus Switzerland, and we saw what happened. Yes, I remember Mohamed was saying the coach knows exactly what he's doing, but I'm not going to say that I'm overwhelmed with what is going on. But you see, the World Cup is the thing. Maybe this is a good start for to boost the morale of the players to the World Cup, because the World Cup is starting just this Sunday. And anyways, viewers, if you are watching us and you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that anytime we upload a video, you get it quick. And also, please like the video and share to your friends. All right. So I have Mohamed here. Mohamed, yes. For some time now, we've been talking about the Black Stars, and it seems you have some kind of confidence for Otto Addo and the players. His kind of selection is doing. So let's hear from you. As the Black Stars have been able to score Switzerland 2-0, and you can see he featured Barnier and some kind of players that you were talking about. Let's say a couple of weeks ago, you've been talking about these players. All right, let's go. Mohamed, let's hear from you.
Yeah, good afternoon to all your cherished viewers. I believe that you made mention of the fact that I have some confidence in the Black Stars. Well, I believe at this moment or at this point in time, all Ghanaians, be it those in the country or those outside the country, must rally behind the Black Stars, because that's all we have at the moment. The call-ups have been done, and so all we need now is the support. Well, moving on to some pointers as far as the game is concerned. Yesterday, I made it clear that we are expecting a prototype kind of formation and a player selection in the upcoming game against Switzerland. Yes, we've concluded the match. Luckily for us, we were victorious on the day. Now, to one major thing I would like to be emphatic about is, this win has two implications. Mm-hmm. One, this win is either going to get players complacent, or it is rather going to get us more, more boosted enough going into the World Cup. These are the two implications that is going to come up as far as this win is concerned. I would want to urge the players not to be so over complacent, thinking that they've beaten Switzerland, and so it's a done deal, and they are all well. About 80% of the work has already been done. No, beating Switzerland does not mean that the work is done. They shouldn't get complacent. They shouldn't get swollen-headed. They need to still keep the focus on. They need to keep the agenda alive and make sure that the win rather boosts them or give them that edge, the energy. It boosts their morale going into the game against Portugal. It shouldn't rather make them complacent. And so if that's the two main implications that this particular win can cause. Now let's come to player performance. You see, I am very glad that Otto Addo, right from the start of the game, started at least. Yesterday, I made it clear that all the three keepers that we have there are so experienced as far as tournaments are concerned. At Ziggy, I say fine, though he didn't conclude in this particular encounter. I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done in the keeper, because sometimes when he comes out, the way he comes out, the way he recovers, and even how he organizes his defense, I think that there is still more work to be done on him.
Yeah.
He needs to be quite alert. His, will I say, his organization. There are too much, will I say, encounters that the Switzerland got that if I don't know, mean that the players they didn't really bury it in, they would have been conceding at that particular end. So I think that his reflexes and other organizational mistakes needs to be checked going into the work if he's the one going to keep the post for us. I've realized that Otto Addo use a squad that it looks more or less like the second team for us, but nobody knows. Hey, nobody knows what and who is going to represent us in the first 11 as far as the game against Portugal is concerned, because we didn't see the likes of Bruce and Thomas Partey have any minutes in this particular encounter. And I know a lot of people were asking questions, hey, why didn't Partey and Bruce play? We all know that.
Okay, so viewers,
and so I was expecting.
Oh yeah, continue.
Hello?
We had a little network challenge. That is why.
Oh, okay. So I was expecting Otto Addo that given these two players or some of our main or key players, I wanted them to at least have 5 minutes of the game just to shake up, just to be a part of the synergy. So that at the end of the day, it wouldn't be like they were left out. Maybe how these players performed they performed today. If they probably had like 10 or 15 minutes, they would have been part of some of the system passing and communication. So on the day of play, it will be quite easier for them. But hey, the win is the most important thing. Defense, I can say Salisu and Amate, he was so perfect. I like Derek Lamptey's movement. He was going up and down, and you know that guy has a lot of energy. Baba Rahman, well, some 1 or 2 issues, but I think on a day we can accept that one player that really surprised many of us, or one player that has really performed today is a 3-year ban here. A 3-year ban here.
I think we have Kingsley on the line.
Surprises. He was moving up and down. He was on the defenders. He did what he could, given the time that he was given. And so I would say, in a nutshell, it was quite an interesting and then a very good test for us as a team.
But don't you think introducing the number 8, Kofi Chere, changed a whole lot in the second half?
I've always said, if you should give me the opportunity, if you should give me the opportunity every time, I would have wanted the picture to be a part of our starting lineup. But hey, you know, in every team, you need to get a balance.
Okay.
You need to get a balance. For all you know, Kofi is one player that can come and change games for us. He can be a super sub.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be too will I say we shouldn't be too defensive. We shouldn't be too much complacent, and then we shouldn't be complaining too much that we should start. Or you know, in the coaching system, Kofi is the one that does the job for him. He has a particular job for him. Okay. And so, at any time he comes into us, he does some miracles. And so, I think I'm starting to get the angle Otto Addo is going.
Okay.
So let's move it.
Yeah. So Mohammed, we have Abeku online, and let's hear from Abeku. Abeku, so what we are talking about is about the Ghana versus Switzerland game, and we all know it ended 2-0. And we've been talking about this thing for quite some time now, like let's say a couple of weeks now, and now they play the game. I think this is going to boost the morale of the players into the World Cup. So what do you have to say after this win?
Thank you for the opportunity, and sorry for coming late. Yes, and also to greet the viewers. It was an excellent game, and we all enjoyed the score line. But I think I'll break the game into 2 parts, where we are talking about the first half and the second half. So basically, man of the match for the first half was Ifi Banier. He played extremely well, and I think he has sent a signal to the other players, like kudos that, he can compete for the position. So I think he did well. And the second half, it was a fantastic game because you could see that the Switzerland guys were tired because it was really hot on the day. So when the players came, the second half, the coach made some sub. He brought in Nuruddin at the flanks. He added more pace to the team, and I think he did a very good job. And created the first opportunity for them to get a corner kick, and Salisu did a very good job by giving us his first goal for Black Stars. So generally, the team has done well, and Coach Otto Addo should improve on the performance and shouldn't just take this particular win and sleep over it. I think he needs to do more job about the defense, because in the first 5 minutes, the defense weren't communicating well. And if you meet the likes of Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, Leo, they could punish us. And we meet the likes of Cavani and Suarez, who could punish us for that petty mistake. So the guys should be on top of their game from the whistle of the first half to the end of the 90 minutes. So congratulations, they've done well. This will give them some confidence into the Portugal game, and I think Ghanaians will now be able to believe. But I think when we go into a tournament as underdogs, we tend to do well as compared to we being on top of the ranking. Because if you look at our competition against Germany 2006, we went into the tournament as underdogs. 2010, we went into the tournament as underdogs. But when it came to Brazil 2014, we were like, okay, we've been to the World Cup twice, we've been to the quarterfinals, so we were more proud, and we thought we could meet all the teams boot for boot. But I realized that no, we couldn't. So I think we need to enter into Qatar in our first game as underdogs, soak the pressure, be compact, get on the counter attack, score the first goal, then let's seal it to the 90 minutes. Okay. And I think when we get a win and 2 draws, we'll be able to qualify and we'll deal with the run of 16.
Okay, so in a nutshell, Mohammed, what are you going to say as we are going to start the World Cup this coming Sunday?
Okay, I think we have high hopes for the Black Stars. We know it's a young team. We've been presented that we've been informed that we have one of the youngest squad as far as this tournament is concerned. All those are positives. We need to embark on that, or we need to accept that, and then make sure that we need to also comport ourselves. That's one of the most important things. On the field of play, comportment is one key thing. The players need to understand that they have somebody who is giving them technical advice. So they need to accept those particular, they need to accept everything that comes from the technical team. They need to comport themselves and make sure that they make the country proud. Ghana, all we want, we are a footballing nation. We love football, and we can't compromise on the defeat, or we can't compromise on any shabby play from the Black Stars. If even they lose and they give in their all, we are going to say, and that's who the Ghanaians are. So we expect nothing from them. They are positives, they are negatives. I expect the technical team to see that and then work on it. And I think the sky is just the limit.
Okay. All right. So, Kingsley, what do you have to say as we are approaching the opening ceremony of the World Cup?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. For me, what I could tell the team is that they need to stay focused, because to beat the big teams such as Portugal and Uruguay at the World Cup, you need to be 100% focused. You need to be 100% tactical and disciplined. they shouldn't use this particular game to start being indisciplined and sleeping late, like inviting girls to the hotels and all that. These guys are big stars. Like they have a lot of opportunity to do those type of things. So they should stay focused in in Qatar, and shouldn't do anything that would divert their mindset. And I think we could pull a surprise. For me, personally, I still think we have a slim chance. But let's see. I want us to be the underdogs in all the 3 games, and let's pull a surprise. That's what I can say.
Okay, so viewers, if you're watching us or listening to us, this Footnote Sports stream, you heard from our analysts, Mohammed and Abeku. All right, so viewers, as the World Cup is approaching, like we have like a couple of days for us to start the World Cup, and Ghana's match is on 24th, right? Yes, 24th. Yeah, so our first match is on 24th, and before then we'll be bringing you a couple of videos, and we will be going to the camp of the Black Stars, and we have our close source over there, and we'll be bringing you videos and also things that are going on, trainings that are going on, and any news that we will grab, we will just bring it to you. All right, so Footnote Sports stream, and I say Mohammed and Abeku, thank you for bringing this episode, and I say we will meet again, and it's our time. See you, please. If you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe and hit the notification bell. So anytime we upload a video, you get it quick. All right, it's our time. See you and bye bye.
Do you want to know? Best sports analysis, latest news, Footnote Sports Stream.